Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists, contemporary scientists of our time, of course, he's late now, but he said compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Those who know it, those who understand it, they earn it. And those who don't know it, they pay it. Okay? And that's the first strategy. That's the first, permit me to say, keyword. That is the word keyword. It's actually a strategy because there's the theory of it, and then there's the practical application of it. Okay, so that's the first strategy. And the second one is leveraging.
Before we talk about those two, can you tell the listeners what Omega Pro is into?
All about.
Yes, so we'll have an idea about that.
Awesome. Now, like I said yesterday while I was here, Omega Pro is all about financial empowerment, creating wealth for our customers. Our listeners out there who would like to know more, of course, we have a road show coming up tomorrow. A wealth creation seminar event summit tomorrow at Oluyole. And we'll be giving the details in a while.
All right.
So they can actually come to understand better. But again, what Omega Pro is doing is empowering people across the globe in over 100 countries, giving people the opportunity, to grow their wealth, to make investments that are sustainable, that grow over time, that grow over the years, and to build a net worth, a portfolio of net worth that takes them from whether the poverty or the average middle class into the wealthy or the ultra-rich segments of life. And so that's what Omega Pro is all about. So
now let's go into the compounding and leveraging, right? Okay. So what is compounding? What is leveraging with Omega Pro, right?
Okay, good. Like I always say, if you sit on the shoulder of a giant, you'll see beyond your generation, you'll see beyond your contemporaries. Like we all know, Albert Einstein, he was a physicist of great renown. He was a mathematician. When you think of Albert Einstein, you think of intelligence. And he said compounding. He studied compounding. He studied the effects of compounding. And so he called it the eighth wonder. Why? Because you can start small, but you have the possibilities of exploding. Okay? And then leveraging, I based that on academics. Academics was one of the ancient Greek philosophers, mathematicians, scientists. And he said, give me a place to stand and a leverage long enough, and I'll move the earth. Okay? So now, based on the philosophies or the principles of these two great men, we want to say what Omega Pro is doing is now taking it beyond the theories, getting into the practical aspects. Okay, so let's talk about compounding for a while. So if I gave you an offer this beautiful morning, I see it's beautiful, it's lovely in Ibadan.
Yes,
people
it is.
of Ibadan are lovely.
Yes.
So I said, Toyosi, now I'm in Ibadan, I want to give you an offer.
What's the offer?
3 million naira cash now, or a promise to give you in 30 days.
No, you give me now, not promise to give me in 30 days.
Okay, I should give you now. I love that. Now is better than later.
Of course.
Okay, so let me give you now, or I give you 1 kobo. I mean, it's been long we saw 10 kobo, not even to talk of 1 kobo. So let's say 1 kobo, let me give you 1 kobo. But there's this thing with this 1 kobo. This 1 kobo doubles every day. And it's going to double for the next 30 days. Which option would you choose?
Give me the 1 kobo.
Are you sure? She's smart. You are smart. All right. Now, the interesting thing, a lot of people do not realize it, but if you go for the 1 kobo, okay, so
this is going to double, and you're sure it's going to double for.
It's going to double.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And that's the power of compounding. So what we have, 1 kobo will double. Tomorrow you have 2 kobo.
Oh.
The day after 2 kobo doubles, it becomes 4 kobo. Now, when you first start, it looks insignificant. It looks like nothing is happening. But over time, as you accumulate, it begins to become something significant. It continues to grow. It becomes something bigger. By the time we are getting to the 25th day, 26th day, then you begin to see some significant progress. Trust me, with compounding, before you hit 30 days, if you went for the 3 million, you will almost be crying.
Oh, really?
Because at the end of 30 days, 1 kobo would give you 10 million plus. Just by doubling every day. Now we know that, it may not happen as drastically as every day, but if we allow it over time, sometimes over a lifetime, sometimes over a period of 5 years, So there are some people who opt to say, okay, no, I'll go with the 3 million like that, maybe every month. Sometimes it's every month, sometimes every year.
Yeah.
But the people who choose to go with the compounding end up being the winners in the long run. Okay, and so what Omega Pro is doing is offering a system where you can actually enjoy the effect of compounding. And of course, we'll be going into greater details at our event tomorrow. That's why
you're having the seminar tomorrow?
Yes, you
All right.
cannot afford to miss it.
Okay.
Compounding is mind-blowing if you understand how it works. It's absolutely mind-blowing. How 1 kobo becomes greater than 10 million in 30 days. It's mind-blowing. And you know the interesting thing, I tell people, I say in life, don't look at your net pay. Rather, look at your percentage growth. Because net pay can be deceptive. You may be stagnant for the next 5 years without realizing it. You think, oh, I'm a big boy, I'm living large. But you're at the same level. However, someone who is on compounding, no matter how small, if he's able to attain a percentile of growth, he's able to monitor his progress. And so leveraging talks about that's the second strategy.
Yeah, leveraging
Talks about you don't have to do everything yourself. You can leverage on the experience, you can leverage on the expertise, you can leverage on the intelligence of others, you can leverage on the systems.
Is it by giving people your money to trade or?
Okay. So what Omega Pro does is, even Omega Pro being a global brand with cumulative man-hour experience from its founders and its corporate teams, do not even rely on that vast experience base. They also have partnerships with highly regulated, experienced institutional partners. Okay, so that they're able to handle whether trading, whether remittances, whether brokerage. Because that's the way to go. Collaboration is the way forward. I cannot sit in my little corner here in Nigeria and do everything.
Yes.
Jack of all trade ends up being what? Master of none. Okay.
All right. Let me ask from Mr. Isaac. Mr. Isaac is here from Omega Pro. So, Mr. Isaac, what has been your experience since you started with Omega Pro?
Okay, started with them last year, February. And my testimony is everything that has been said about Omega Pro is true.
All right.
It's one of the reasons why I'm part of this. This is our second time of coming to Ibadan to Splash FM to push this thing out and say people should come and benefit from the goodness of Omega Pro. So for me, it's been positive all through.
Yeah.
All through. The founders are well equipped to lead this company for the next 25 years or more.
You talked about how positive. Aren't there any disadvantage? Everything has disadvantages, and
Okay. So like we discussed yesterday.
You talked about
the company is designed and set up in such a way.
Okay, I want to ask, why do people
absorbs?
Why do people fail in forex trading or?
Okay, so before I get to that, because we'll be doing a thorough breakdown of this tomorrow at the event. The Brooks Park Event Center is the place.
Brooks Park.
And 11 a.m. is the first session. 2 p.m. is the second session. There's a number to call to get a reservation against tomorrow's event. And that number is a number you want to take down. It's 0818 026 0661. I'm going to take that again. 0818 026 0661. Okay, so just type the word reservation either by WhatsApp or by SMS to that number to get a reservation. Okay, so why do people fail? I mean, statistics have shown 97% of people who get involved in forex market will fail. Okay, I tell people I don't have to be part of the statistics. If the research has been done, it's proven, then I should look for a way out. And what Omega Pro is offering is a way out from the regular Joes and Janes from getting into that error. I mean, if there's, there's no need reinventing the wheel.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So once again, tell us the venue of the seminar coming up.
Brooks Park Event Center at Oluyole, opposite Friendly Top filling station. If you go to the Splash FM Facebook page, you are going to see the details. Our flyers are there. But just type reservation either by WhatsApp or by SMS to the number I'm calling now, 0818 026 0661. I'll take that again for the last time. 0818 026 0661.
Once again, the venue?
The venue is Brooks Park Event Center. By 11 a.m. we'll start up tomorrow.
Are people booking seat reservations? And
yeah, we have quite a few bookings, and we say that, look, don't wait till the last minute so that you are not turned back.
All right, what time?
It's 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Brooks Park Event
and
Center.
you should send a message to 081 8026 0661.
Yes.
081 8026 0661. All right, fantastic. And don't forget to call the number. Please, can you call the number again?
0818 026 0661.
All right, fantastic. Thank you very much, Mr. Akinlabi and Mr.
It's a
Isaac,
pleasure.
for coming from Omega Pro. Thank you very much for
Omega
coming. All right, that ends the segment that is brought to you by Omega Pro right here on Splash 105.5 FM. Keep listening. My name is Oluwatoyosi Oloshunde.
Where else? It's Splash 105.5.
We educate. That's why we are